And he could have planned this from the very beginning to show Hwasin the Spire and the Hydralisk Den in the last game. So he'd think that there's a Spire somewhere and maybe waste his scans looking for it. But, okay, all these Hydras are coming out. They're going to have to morph to Lurkers immediately. I hope that the Lurker upgrade is almost ready at the Hydralisk Den, because he's definitely going to need it to fight this off. And only one Sunken Colony coming up. It looks like actually Killer is, I think he's going to position his Hydras in a way that he can get a counterattack once Hwasin comes up here again. It looks like Hwasin always going to spot the Lurker eggs. He does spot the Lurker eggs, and this is going to kind of draw Hwasin's attention for a little while, but he is going to be able to take out probably both of these Lurkers that are morphing. Yeah, I think that Killer is going to have to cancel those. He's going to try to buy as much time as possible before canceling, though. Oh, he doesn't cancel. Spreading around, he loses both of his Lurkers. Oh, that's not good for Killer. Of course, he does have his backup Lurkers coming in. He could do kind of a stop Lurker attack. Hwasin checking around for the third base. He doesn't see it at the 9 o'clock. So he's going to assume it's down at the 8 o'clock, and I think he will be able to go down and kill that, because there are no troops in position at all to defend this base. So absolutely no defenses from Killer here. He's running down with a couple of Lurkers, but they are completely out of position. He has nothing there to defend, and if Hwasin scouts that base, if he scouts the 8 o'clock, he's going to take it down. I don't see a way that Killer can really come in with the troop count that he has. Oh, he's completely scouted. Hwasin's going to destroy this base. Hwasin keeping out here. He's going to let those 3-4 Marines kill that base while he protects against Lurkers coming in. Pretty ridiculous. And now, oh, there's a nice drone having a very short life. And Hwasin staying up here just trying to look for another base that Killer might be trying to throw down. And he's going to see that base if Killer does decide to throw it. Yeah, he does throw it down. Hwasin scouts it immediately. But there's some very nicely positioned Lurkers there from Killer, and 3 Marines. 5 Marines now are going to take down that hatchery. Denying the third base this early is very, very beneficial for a Terran player, because you can stay at 2 bases as long as you want, basically. Just get out your tanks, get out everything. There's a tank coming out. I think he's prepping for the science vessels. Yep, getting everything built inside the main. And Hwasin's coming up with, oh, a bunker. Nice. So, yes, these 4 Marines, if they could get, oh, no. Denied. If he could have got up there with those 4 Marines into the bunker, that would have caused a world of pain for Killer. Of course, Killer, I'm not sure if he can see that with the vision from his morphing hatchery. I'm sure he could probably see the SCV there, kind of in a position where it just built something. So, yeah, I think Killer's running up with his entire army to take care of that. Make sure there's not a bunker sort of rush on that base. But the good thing for Hwasin is now he knows where the third base is, the new third base. He took out one of the third bases, and he knows where the next one is coming up. So that's why he's moving up to the 2 o'clock position with a huge force, including tanks. He's going to have siege mode prepared soon enough, so he's going to be able to scan siege and get rid of those Lurkers. Okay, he's coming up with this tank. The Killer's going to try to snipe the tanks, being completely destroyed by these tanks. Oh man, the tanks just ripping through those Lurkers, but Killer is holding his ground. He's making Hwasin waste a few scans, I think. Trying to come down and snipe everything, but the fire bat just destroying everything. Wow, some pretty flawless play from Hwasin there. Very smart play. And Nidus Canal coming up. So standard that I'm sure that Hwasin has been expecting it. And Killer, he's getting ready to come out of the Nidus, but I don't think the Nidus is going to get done. The Nidus is done. Oh, Killer, get some troops out of it. Oh, Hwasin still, he has a bunch of troops in. And there's the Defiler coming in, but being destroyed. Wow. Hwasin probably could have taken down that Nidus Canal a little bit earlier, but hey, whatever. Got the job done. He's going to be able to take down the third again. With siege tanks in the area, Zerglings living a very short life. And here come the reinforcements from Hwasin moving into the middle of the map, where he's going to intercept any kind of a counterattack that Killer should be planning. And Killer stuck at 2 bases, 3 hatcheries. He's building another one over there at the 9 o'clock. But Hwasin, knowing him, he's going to find that soon enough, and he's going to be able to run up with a few Marines and kill it. Kill the killer. Oh, there is a few Marines being surrounded by killers. So killer's trying to get some damage done. I mean, killer at this point, he's got to make every unit count if he wants to get back in this game. He's got to pick off all the units he can and keep all of his own units alive while he's taking other bases, because right now he's keeping Hwasin basically at 2 bases. I'm pretty sure that Hwasin is going to get a 3rd base as soon as he moves out. That's usually the best time to get a base, is when you're putting on the pressure. But yes, right now we're kind of even as far as base count goes, but being even as a Zerg player, you never want to be even in bases as a Zerg player because it never works out. Okay. More troops coming up for Hwasin. He's keeping up some excellent macro, and there's the base coming up as soon as he's putting on the pressure. So, okay, some more Marines taking out the extractor over there, and wow, absolutely no defenses at this new base from Killer. So he is trying to keep that kind of covert, trying to keep that under a shroud of secrecy. And it worked out horribly, so now he's going to lose all of his circlings up there. Finally, Dark Swarm from him, and Hwasin's not really paying attention. Loses a lot of troops. I think he was focused mainly on his defense at home. Since he took out the 3rd base so many times, he knows he's in a great position as long as he can defend, as long as he can keep all of his bases alive. So at that point, I think he was mainly focusing, oh, he's got mines out now, so this is going to be very, very bad for Killer if he should try to switch into just all ground troops, which it looks like he is doing, going out with those defilers. Even with Dark Swarm, not going to be able to do much against mines with all melee units. Okay, there is, well, Killer devoting pretty much his entire army to taking out 3 Marines and a single medic who are still grinding through the Zergling forces. And Hwasin, I think he's going to try to end this game now. Drones coming out, run drones! And the Nidus Canal going down, so absolutely no defenses down at the 8 o'clock position. And since he saw the Nidus, Hwasin is going to know there's another base out there, so he's going to run around and look for that. Assume it's down at the 8 o'clock. Yeah, he's running down there with troops right now. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, man. Oh, nice micro from Hwasin doing a D-Matrix to 1 Marine, throwing it out front so the Lurker would attack it instead of the other troops. This is what I was talking about with Hwasin. Excellent, excellent medic Marine control. GG from Killer. Oh, Killer, trying to... Time to take that R off your name, replace it with a D, because Hwasin is moving into yet another round of 16 with some very excellent play. 2nd and 3rd games, very, very impressive from Hwasin. If he runs into any more Zerg opponents, which it's pretty likely he will in the round of 16, I think he'll do fantastic. Alright, this has been Nuke. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone for the song requests. I got a lot of requests for my song to send in the email. Had to send in all kinds of clumps of 7, 6 in email, and that is awesome, guys. Well, this has been Nuke. I will see you guys next week for more matchups.